Alright, we're gonna go over this puzzle one more time just to make sure everybody got it.
Previously on the world's hardest game.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. 6. That's 6. You got it.
Okay, everyone clear? We good?
Yeah.
Wait, was that 6? Can you look again? Oh, thank you. Just shit! No, it's only
5!
Ah!
What a pleasant surprise.
Is it?
But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need. Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise, but I'm only 20 years old.
I don't know, he looks
So you're
it.
just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
He looks like a
Surely
med
you don't
student
think I'm the
who's
same
20
as
years
the
old.
diminutive
You know, the
ganados.
years
The
certainly take a toll on him.
parasites, Las plagas are slaves to my will.
He got his medical degree specifically in Las Plagas.
That little
I really don't
finger
give
wiggle.
a Rain or shine, you're going down.
Fun fact for everyone watching at home, while writing the captions,
Oh, I never
had
noticed that. You see that the one zealot in the middle, and there he is again. His axe, or his hand was out of line from the cutscene.
I don't think I've ever noticed that. When I was editing that caption with where Salazar does a little hand wiggle, I had the caption as like, I have jazz hands, absolute control.
He has absolute control, but only over his jazz hands.
I like these conspicuous lanterns.
How about those things? Do you like those?
Those are too conspicuous.
I don't know how they missed me.
Given that those specific enemies only trigger when a certain event happens and they're not allowed to do anything beforehand, does that make those turn-based RPGs? Thank you, I'll be here all night.
Anyway, this is a combat section that just does not exist in the remake, I think.
It has been mercifully removed.
Yeah, this one also kind of sucks.
But the
Also,
guy
here's some-
2 is kind of a weird experimental chapter.
It is, yeah. Sorry, you were saying something, Louis?
I lost it.
Okay.
The moment's passed. It's been stolen from me.
Yeah, this section coming immediately after that the section with the guy on the turret feels kind of, I guess, redundant to me.
Nicely done.
Wow! Wall hacks! Wall hacks!
I don't know how they got me, but you know what? I'm pretty sure I burned them alive, so...
Those rocket-propelled grenades phased through solid wall. Report them and ban them from the game.
Maybe they were doing like the Mega Man thing where like they just kind of inched close enough to the barrier that they could just shoot through it.
This game does have a lot of issues with clipping, both for and against you. Including one, that very interesting one, only applies to GameCube, that we'll be seeing later in this chapter.
I'm not sure if I know what you're talking about, so there's a non-zero chance I did not include footage of whatever it might be.
Woo!
Oh no,
So
that's not pretty.
that's actually a fun animation I don't recall seeing in the remake.
Same.
That man's head didn't explode, his mouth just got more open.
Well, I mean, you can kind of count the Broken Neck Ganado as that.
I think I
Yes.
like the Broken Neck Ganados more than that.
Ooh,
certainly easier
thread
to
in the
fight.
needle. So did you not use any of those conspicuous lanterns?
Probably not. 'Cause I don't think I noticed a good opportunity to do so.
But they're conspicuous.
Yes, but anytime I noticed them, like no one was underneath them.
I mean, the blast might have been big enough to get that last guy.
Maybe. Where'd you come from?
I probably ran around from the other side. The enemies here tend to do that, at least the archers.
They do like to give us the runaround.
Yeah, they do. All right, I'm just gonna collect.
I think you have to hit that try to hit that red switch first.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you do. But I do want to just like break all the pottery and collect what I can.
It never really occurred to me just how giant some of those pots are.
I know, right?
Like, is it a scaling issue?
I don't know, but I feel like you could hide Ashley in one of them.
I feel like Let Me Solo Her sourced his jar from this place. I don't know about this one.
Talk about conspicuous.
Oh, it's fine. It's just a button, not a trap. Definitely not a trap. Why would you think it's a trap?
Definitely not a trap.
It's fine.
Equip the shotgun, go back and reload, you can get some animation.
I don't have any ammo.
Yeah, you do. You have 5 shotgun shells.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice Nintendo number.
Okay, well, time to retire the TMP forever. Okay, so through this chapter, we're trying to restore like I don't know how to describe this thing, but we're trying to restore a mural or a plaque or something. This does come back later in the remake, but I kind of like what the remake does better, or does with it better.
Yeah, same, to be honest.
I don't know. I think in hindsight, I just don't like the original 3-2 that much.
Three-two just seems like a bunch of combat arenas that the developers didn't know where to place them otherwise, and just throw them in here.
Won't open.
You know, given the game's development struggles, I don't blame them for having a lot of sequences that they just kind of placed haphazardly.
Man, what do those suits of armor do to you?
I just like hearing them playing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, there's a treasure there that we need Ashley's help to go collect. I think I actually completely forgot to go back for it.
You can stop.
Maybe we can ask that lady for help.
Leon,
She seems trustworthy.
wouldn't make me use this.
But is she though?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting. Ada.
You met once for like 2 hours tops. Okay, yes, I know it was a very traumatic experience and a lot of weird shit happened, but
Try
come on.
using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
You have bigger fish to fry.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
I'm working for Capcom now.
You know I don't work in town.
So wait, does this mean that she kisses and tells? Did she tell everybody about how she kissed a poo-smeared Leon?
She did a lot of kissing.
You walk away now.
She was also very poo-smeared as well.
Maybe you'll live to meet me again.
I mean, it could have waited.
I think I'm gonna give up that easy.
For more information on that, watch Liquidy's side of the Resident Evil 2 remake LP we did.
How about we continue this discussion another time?
She wants to save the discussion for when they're both smeared in poo again.
Bring back some old memories.
It's a good thing the sewers got cut from the remake.
But then we might have gotten more plot. I'm torn.
So yeah, that was Ada Wong.
And that's what, and that Liquidy Poo is why I've set up the Poop for Plot Foundation. It's a non-profit charitable organization that's meant to appeal to both fecal and narrative enthusiasts.
That was a sentence.
I hear it's the number 2 charity in that field. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we gotta open the door. There's a couple of like lithographic prints we need to go collect throughout this room to open it with. I guess this is the replacement for the puzzle that you gotta figure out how to get like 6 people being executed to be displayed with. I guess. Also, here's a fancy clock.
What a clock.
Also, in case you're wondering, the red rectangular gem and the red circular gem count as the same color.
Well, yeah. They're both
colors
red.
are different from shapes. You do know that, right?
Oh yeah, no. I figured it was like gonna be like that at first. I just couldn't actually believe that they went for that. Because I figured they would have gone said oh, one of these is like ruby and the other is like crimson. So those are 2 totally different shades.
Oh, well, this one's a ruby and this one's a scarletite. Totally different.
Where's
exactly.
the mod where there are, dozens of different gem variants all based on Crayola colors?
One of the gems yells, "There's dozens of us."
Dozens!
Anyway, that cutscene we got with Ada was actually from the end of 3-2. It just got bumped up.
Yeah, it's a little early.
I think it got bumped up because they reworked the circumstances behind Ashley getting separated from Leon.
Also, in a desperate attempt to try and make a bunch of gameplay ideas that were hastily stitched together at the last minute and give it some narrative cohesion.
That should do it.
Yeah.
For further liquidy poo embarrassment, that lithogram puzzle took me longer than it should have because I didn't notice the shape outlines around the icons.
I am with you there. That's the exact same thing happened to me.
That makes 3 of us.
Oh, cool.
Rats.
I just sat there forever going, why isn't this working? The icons match.
I'm glad that we have some shared experience in that. It's
but yeah, Ada in this game is voiced by, what's her name? Lily Gao, I think?
I keep going back and forth as to whether I like Ada's new voice actress or not. By the time this video goes up, I'll probably have changed my mind at least 4 or 5 more times.
I think I've come around to liking her performance. It's definitely not as like expressive as you would expect out of like any video game voice acting, but I think it's not bad for what she's doing.
While I will admit I still prefer RE2 make Ada voice, I think the muted expressions here are more fitting.
Yeah.
It's definitely the voice of someone who is seeing someone she hasn't met in 6 years, so she doesn't know his personality or what's changed since then, so she doesn't know quite how to manipulate him this time.
Oh, hey, look, it's a teenage spaghetti.
Yeah, there he is.
Christ.
And like a lot of teenagers, he has way too much energy and goes in recklessly and is generally quite stupid. I'm sure that once he gets into his 30s, he'll come to regret this phase of his life.
He's got some anger issues, too.
Just a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes we get the Scorpion Plagas just going up and directly taking control of a dude. What was I gonna say? I had more to say about Ada. Her voice actress in this game, I believe, portrayed her in the most recent Resident Evil live-action movie as well.
Huh.
Which tells me that Capcom really liked her performance.
You know what? Fair enough, yeah.
Can I interest you in?
Are we gonna see a cut-in with the original meeting Ada, or is that not happening?
I'm kind of on the fence about that, honestly.
Okay.
Like, maybe at the start of next video.
Like, I have a thing to say about that, but I can't say it if you're planning on showing the clip.
Okay, well, we'll save it for video 14 at least then.
Alright.
See how that feels.
Watch me forget entirely.
That said, they did change Ada's outfit in this game. In the original, she just kind of had like an Asian dress with a long leg slit, and now she's just got like spy catsuit turtleneck thing.
And the usual suspects were not happy with the changes to her costume.
Frankly, I think they're both fine. Like, they're just two different flavors of sexy spy. Also, that's a more clear demonstration of the fact that you can shut up Ramon if you just shoot into the pipes.
This also took me way too long to get. There is something about not just gamers not being able to look up, but also not being able to see long distances.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a bunch of dudes just waiting for you to lower the drawbridge.
Hello, dudes.
I think around here is like a point where the Punisher actually really shines, because the Punisher can shoot through dudes that have been possessed by the teenage spaghettis. So
forming
you can
some
just
kind of clique, I guess.
Oh. Handy.
I'll call that a Pyrrhic victory. The Punisher, like, really helps with you, like, conserve ammo there, just so you can shoot through the dudes and, like, right at the teenage spaghettis.
All right.
I didn't realize rural Europe was in Italy now.
Good luck to you.
So I forget, who's the merchant's voice actor in the remake? You know?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not Nick Apostolides.
Yeah.
Or however you pronounce that.
Yeah, as I was about to bring up there, that Paul Mercier, who voiced Leon in the original, also voiced the merchant. Now we're getting into all new original content. Do not steal.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go like try to figure out who voices the merchant while I run around doing this, I guess. Michael Adamthwaite? That's a name.
This place is kind of a pain. I actually don't like this segment very much.
I'm not the biggest fan either. Like, it's not hard, it just feels kind of tedious.
It's annoying to navigate. It's purely the navigation.
Yeah, especially one section coming up later on that's underground.
Yeah. Anyway, the gimmick here is that, like, throwing these switches will open certain doors and close others based on the sun or the moon being above them. Also, if I had any heavy grenades, I could use those and just like throw them past these grates to like make shortcuts.
Huh. That makes sense.
I don't have any grenades I could do that with, so we'll at least like come around on the other side just to so I can show off what what it looks like. But
Okay, I think I see how this works.
Well, that makes one of us, Leon. Hey, you mind sharing any details? Maybe now is the time for you to do that thing all AAA game protagonists do, where they just monologue the puzzle solution to themselves.
yeah, I feel like if the game catches you just like, running back and forth for a while, just throwing the doors, it should give you some kind of nudge, not just like, oh, I get it, and then just staying silent.
One time I wanted hand-holding in this game. God damn it.
Oh yeah! There's that nice little pirouette to give you a suplex.
Yeah. The enemy is quite literally showing you his ass.
That is how Moody Teens sound sometimes.
Frankly, this little skirmish actually went a lot better than I was expecting. Like, I actually completely forgot that I just stabbed the teenage spaghetti, and that actually staggered her.
So the game takes place in 2004, so would they be posting on LiveJournal? Friendster, maybe?
Yes.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that sounds right.
The Neoseeker forums, that's where they'd go.
So I was like trying to defend the castle, and this asshole just stabs me in the face. Huh.
The collegiate age teenage spaghettis are the ones who get to use the Facebook.
I don't know if I'm ready to hear about spaghettis trying to hook up.
They are very long and tangled relationships, I'll admit.
I'm just gonna take a knife to that one. I think that thread's getting a little long.
Also, one of the LiveJournal posts. That account was very quickly banned. Oh, whoa, hello. I didn't know that move still existed. I thought they cut that.
It's here.
Oh, just the read on that throw. He had you down
amazing.
to right, dead to rights.
If you hadn't suplexed that poor person into next week, they probably would have made an excellent fighting game player.
Yeah, he got me real good there.
And now he'll never live his dream.
Did Evo exist in 04?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll
I
never
think
make
it was
to
like
Evo
just
now.
MVC2 and Street Fighter 3, but it definitely existed around that time.
Wait. When was Evo Moment 37?
That was like around that time. I gotta look this up while I'm here. You can tell, yeah. Actually, the Daigo parry was in E3 2004.
Oh shit!
Evo, not E3.
Or no, what? Not E3, Evo.
Okay,
not to be confused with E3, the Evolution fighting game tournament. Very different.
I forgot there was a fighting game tournament that was abbreviated as E3.
No, I was just trying to save face by making a dumb acrostic pun.
Oh, I mean, I could genuinely believe it.
So I hope it's obvious by now just how compelling and entertaining this section is. We've just started talking about Street Fighter 3.
Look, man, Evo Moment 37 is a treasure.
Speaking of footsies.
She sounded completely drunk.
All it needed was a goofy yell. It was one of those ahoy hoy hoys.
I believe there's another, like, weight over there that we can blow up with a grenade if I had one.
It might also be possible to clip through there. I know that that one section, chapter 1, you can clip through the door to shoot the lock on the other side.
Or, you know, just shoot it from the window like I demonstrated.
Oh, hey, this is Peter's brother, Paul. He's very angry. This was also a section I don't like.
I don't mind this section, honestly. It's certainly more engaging than, like, a climb up here through fucking Stormvale Castle.
It's probably best to think of it like Quickman in Mega Man 2, where if you're not taking cover, you will probably die.
Except, you know, the insta-death lasers go away after a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back at the start here. Let's just climb up to the top, see what we can find. There's some good stuff up here, including some clicking.
I think this particular spot is actually my favorite in this whole section. Oh wait, where's the... Well, there was a reason it's my favorite, but there's something wrong. Wait, don't tell me that's a professional thing. Or not professional, hardcore.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Me neither.
There's supposed to be cultists up here.
That might be a hardcore thing then.
Yeah.
Alright, well, on hardcore, there's like 3 cultists up here, and they don't know better than to hide from the rocks.
That could actually be a dynamic difficulty thing. Maybe it shows up if the difficulty adjustment is too high on standard.
That's possible too.
And it would show up on pro because the whole gimmick of pro is that the difficulty adjustment stays at max and never leaves.
I can't believe you're just openly saying Argate sucks.
No, not openly. I'm sorry, Chaos. That was mean.
I mean, I'll cop to it. That fucking guy just threw that scythe right at me. Just right at the head. Anyway, now that we're done with that detour, let's try to move on forward.
I mean, it was a good detour. You got a yellow herb, you got a clockwork castellan. What more could you ask for?
Not that.
Yeah, not getting beamed through the tiny glass, or not glass, the tiny window there. There's a weight over here.
And there's some weight back there.
Then again, nothing that Chaos has done is quite as lame as Leon calling Paul here Sir Ugly. That's a new low for his jokes.
I think there was some ammo in that room that I just completely ignored.
Well, that's okay. You were probably still reacting to how awful that line was. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there.
Sorry, must have slipped.
So these guys are probably also not smart enough to hide from the hail of rocks.
Probably, but they're also behind the wall to begin with, so they're fine. Well, as fine as they can be with, Leon shooting and stabbing them.
Yeah, there were some extra cultists missing from that spot too.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a dynamic difficulty thing or if it's just like, a hard mode thing versus normal.
Yeah.
As we've mentioned before, the difficulty adjustment started in the original 4, and I think it's been implemented in every Resident Evil game since, or at least most of them.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of conversation about RE2 Remake's dynamic difficulty.
At the very least, in 8, there's actually a specific memory address that tracks your difficulty adjustment in real time, and that is one of the additions that is allowed for speedrunning is an extra pop-up that shows where your where you are on the difficulty slider.
That's interesting.
It's one of those things where when you're in that first werewolf fight in the town, you try to suck as much as possible so that the difficulty will be super low for the rest of Castle Dimitrescu.
That makes sense.
Ooh, great. Yeah.
Anyway, now we gotta do these sun door puzzles while Titan's throwing rocks at us, I guess.
Just evade through them. Or like hit him with your charged fire.
Dodge.
I mean, I guess I could do that.
Oh, coward button.
think of it more as optimizing footage time for the editing section.
I want to make more FF16 references, but they're also kind of spoilery, so maybe not.
Yeah, I can't think of any other non-spoilery ones to make right now.
It's gonna be years before that PC port comes out.
Boy, it's a good thing Hugo's aim is so bad. There, that's it. That's about the best I can do.
Hope it works.
I guess I just really wanted to do the trick shot there, but, you know, why not?
There's a little part of me that still can't get over the high fantasy main character name being Clive.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
such,
I've gotten used to it, but it's still kind of silly.
such a normal name. But for some reason, Jill doesn't spark that same, like, brain space, though.
Actually, yeah, I think the name Jill is, like, even more normal. I mean, we even have a Jill in this series.
Well, in
let's see,
Song of
what's-
Ice and Fire, you also have John, Ned. I'm trying to think
Ned.
of what else. Actually, Arya's not. I'm trying to think. Oh, Bran's pretty normal. Mostly the Stark family, now that I think about it.
Adios, you son.
Okay, now that's a good line. Delivery could use a little work, though. Keep workshopping it, and I'm sure that one of the zealots will be impressed by the time you rescue Ashley again.
I hope they're impressed by me just, like, cannonballing them repeatedly.
Thank you for actually doing that this time.
Traffic.
I mean, stand-up comedy is difficult. You gotta practice your craft. You have to have a variety of, lots of different demographics in your audience, and make sure that, you don't end up being a miserable, angry loner who spends all their acts shitting on trans people. It can be done. You can avoid those pitfalls. It's just difficult. And I definitely missed that switch and had to go all the way back up my first time through.
Oh
no.
I was really hoping there would be a QTE or like a Resident Evil 6 style sequence where he had to shoot his hand.
It does seem like you get that. This is not a point of no return. You can just kind of go along the wall there on the right.
Yeah, there's a
And make your way
narrow,
back.
there's a narrow little ledge you could just kind of shimmy across. Whoa, I never noticed that, like, saw, that table saw. that is remaining conspicuously off camera now that I've noticed it.
Ashley, where are you?
Oh, look up. No, there's a treasure up there. Well, it's a DLC treasure. Never mind.
Thanks, Brewski.
If it's not there, it's on the other side, but there is one there somewhere.
So in the remake, Ashley somehow made it all the way here by herself? Safely?
Let's stay back. I might hurt you again. I'm so scared. When that happened, I wasn't myself anymore. I was something else.
She must have been terrifying. I know.
You too?
It's okay to be afraid, you know.
It's okay to press the coward
You
button.
can't run.
Or is it?
You gotta keep moving forward.
It definitely is. You know that Ashley is mashing the left stick to autosort every chance she gets.
Together.
And that's okay.
Look, it's fine. You can watch me sort the original inventory.
Just give me a heads up before you stab me next time, okay?
Leon,
It's okay, Ashley. I brought body armor this time.
Just don't stab me in my exposed neck.
Though I will be impressed if you manage to stab me with the body armor.
So yeah, that's chapter 8.
Wait, what was that bullet saved was a bullet earned achievement?
Kill 5 enemies with the bolt thrower?
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah.